Yo guys, what's up? Yep, the December Sky banner is finally here. I think this is the first time they actually released the same exact unit that they put in the event SSR and UR. Yeah, so it's kind of like it does have its own complications to be honest. I'm gonna talk about it on the next videos. The review on the SSR unit, but today we gonna talk first about the unit assembly of the gacha banner for the December Sky, and that is Zaku Zaku, and then full armor Gundam, and the new ship, and yeah, weirdly enough, the only one featured heavy Gundam here. So like off the bat, if you want to know whether it's that worth it or not, you can actually see here. Yes, it's only featured like 4 unit featured, and these two are not limited. So you might actually get them from the future pools, but if you are not looking for limited characters, you might actually try, but they are not limited. Okay, so that's one thing you need to take notes. And let's start with Psycho Zaku first. So Psycho Zaku, okay, it's a support unit with 11,000 attack at max, so equal to like SP1 SSR units. No, limit break 3 SP100 SSR unit, right? But it has certainly high mobility, and you can see here's like the movement is pretty, pretty small, like only 4. But based on the anime, we would expect something that can shoot very far. But yeah, it has the same limitation like a new Gundam, but it's a support, so it does depend on how you play your support. But personally, I would want my support to be a little bit more safe. So yeah, that's this limitation. And let's go with the abilities first, okay? Because it's a space and the ground is okay. Not atmospheric unit. A lot of units are not atmospheric, so yeah, I mean, it's UC, okay? UC is very peculiar about this part, the atmospheric part, right? So increase mobility, yeah, of course we can see it. So increase mobility, increase attack by 10%, and increase accuracy and evasion. So this guy is like more like a support that, but it wants to evade, and in the PvP it definitely gonna move first, right? So what I think about this is there's nothing that special yet, right? Now we see the weapons first. So it's a Zaku machine gun, it's a standard, you don't need to really bother with that one. The giant bazooka actually increased damage taken from physical weapon, but only 25 instead of 30. Yep, it's just a secondary weapon. The beam bazooka is a damage dealing ability. It has actually 5 range, which is good, and very 2 to 5, which is good. Like, so just in melee is your problem, but if melee you have your barrage, and the barrage has maximum power is like 6,000. Yeah, it's quite, it's okay for the support. And the thing is, this one increased damage taken from special weapons. So considering a lot of UR have this kind of damage, I think beam and special, so you might actually want this guy, especially for the special weapon up. But you'll see that he's like, yeah, why you only have 4 range and like 4 movement, so it's like only 8 range coverage. Yeah, there's a reason to that, but let's see more about the tags first. These units, last week I was like asking like whether it was gonna be a protagonist or rival, or because yeah, and apparently they just say, yeah, it's both protagonist and rival, you doofus. Like that's what I did now. It has a shield defense. So it has the one-shot killer, which is a very very good tag, one of the strongest tag currently, with one of the strongest ship. With the Lacus Clan is like 30%, like out of bat compared to other ships, they're actually 5% stronger. A Xeon tag, standard, specialized units tag, which is actually start to getting a little bit more love, I guess, with this coming guy. I do think that specialized unit gonna get even more Gundams in the future, which is good. And then Mono Eye and UC series there. One thing that this thing has a tag that is won't be able to be used in many other Gundams, like reuse Psycho device. This is really just the Thunderbolt kind of thing, so you won't see this much on other kind of unit, right? So text wise, amazing. This thing has an amazing tag, right? Specialized unit, one shot killer, and both protagonist and rival. This is a very good tag. So the thing about this banner is like this unit, especially this unit. I think they're trying to divert us into a more specialized UR pilots, and you can see here Daryl. You see, it's like, oh, is that a start of like a standard UR or a standard like a SSR kind of thing, right? Maybe standard UR, right? But when you see his ability, first of all, it has Siroko's ability, which support attack counter, which is good. Like, what's the name of this attack thing? It's like a support type something, right? So this is a very good ability. It's a Sirocco kind of ability, and I do think this is one of the best for support. Energy saving, not really my kind of thing. I mean, the later you got into the game, the less the energy saving feels, unless you are trying to break through certain stages that requires a lot of hordes to be, destroyed. So yeah, that's one. Then the reuse Psycho device pilot. Okay, this is the thing that I just talked about. How the UR pilots are actually getting more and more, focus, right? I think it start with Camille. Camille really start with Camille, and then we have Gato is not that limited. I think it's new Gundam is really limited. I mean, like High New have to be piloted by Amulo, but the thing is, Amulo still can go with other unit because it's just increased range, which High New has limitation on it, so doesn't really that matter. But this guy, seriously, this guy, the reuse Psycho device is like increased range by 30%. So range is 687. We're gonna echo 180, so he gonna fall around 800 stats. But if he goes with other kind of unit, he won't be like that great, right? So this is like, yeah, it increased 30% and increased movement. So it just cover whatever it lacks in the Sakozaku. So they really want you to pair him with the Sakozaku. But if this happen, the future banner characters might actually have something similar, right? So the thing is, like, remember that Amuro only limited by one ability, and Shin also. Oh yeah, Shin also only limited by one, right? But this guy is limited by two. First of all, he's not that good if he is not in his own mobile suit. That's that. And the second one, when fighting Psycho Zaku EX, if Figer is supercharged or higher, the max range of physical beam weapon is increased by 1. So this is really similar to whatever Amuro have, but here's the thing. Amuro is like, yeah, he only loses range, but other than that, he's pretty much like going with ESFS. And this one, for me, this one is not that bad, actually. The bad one is actually the Psycho device. Yeah, he's strong in Sakozago, but sometimes in the game, you want to actually switch up pilots sometimes. For example, PvP and stuff, you might actually want more UR pilot, but they're getting more and more focus. So I'm not really sure with this we should celebrate this one or not. It does make a very unique kind of pilot, but yeah, for me personally, I don't really like if it's too much like this. But again, the buff is insane. For me, if they actually want to do this, at least give him like base 710 range. So it's like 30%, is like what, 900. It's like if he has like 900 stats, like Camille, it makes sense you're that limited, okay? But this, I'm not sure. Then again, we need to talk about the supercharge of higher thing. I think it starts with Camille. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of SSR units are like that. This make me think if one day Wing Zero release, they definitely gonna have this. I mean, Wing Zero Endless Waltz, right? This definitely gonna have this kind of limitation because in the G generation cross race, Wing Gundam Wing Zero actually has that zero system limitation, so it needs to be max. So I would be interested if in the future they release something like Wing Zero Endless Waltz, and if the pilot is not Hero or Zax, they're gonna lose morale every turn. Yeah, they're gonna be insane, man. Okay, but yeah, we seeing more trends like this, right? So is it good? It does pretty good with this 20% increase, and also this one is pretty good. But again, very limited pilot. You can only use. I mean, you are supposed to only use him on the Sakuzaku. No switching around because that's gonna be detrimental for the pilot, not the Gundam. Remember, for Amuro is detrimental for the Gundam, not for him. Right? So that's one thing. So this one is like detrimental for the Gundam and for him. So because he has a requirement, MP requirement, of course you're gonna have this MP increase by 6. Personally, this is still weaker than Amuro. Amuro 7, and this one's like 6, so you need to do it twice. For like Amuro, you just need to destroy one unit, which is very easy to do with Amuro, and you got 12 with just one skill. So that's that. Might be a very limiting factor. I do think so. High speed movement and sway is good for support, but I would still prefer the sure hit, but this guy has a high accuracy, so yeah, I think it's kind of okay. Right, they're pretty good to be honest, but that's for me, it doesn't really justify pulling that much. If you want to try your luck for one pull, sure, do it, but going far is like a bit questionable, right? So the next one is for Armor Gundam, which it does look cool. Very very heavy arm S, and terrain okay. It does have a very high HP actually, and defense. So this guy is like it's literally like a walking tank. Like it's high HP, high defense, and you see here like increase defense, increase HP. So it's just like it doesn't take chances. Like yeah, come on, bro, give me all the defense at once. But my problem is with the third one, which is physical damage reduced by only 30%. I mean, Hainu as attacker has 40% for its beam. So physical damage 30%. I'm not sure why they don't just give him 40%. Like there's not much any physical attacker anyway. So it does kind of a bit wasted. I did think so, but it is good that it has general good defense and HP. We see his ability. He has a barrage, which is great. Okay, and it's absolute hit, no effect. So you don't actually need to use the barrage to actually do the debuff. Twin beam rifle, do nothing, just damage. Rocket launcher, do nothing but damage. So large beam cannon, 4 range. Again, it's attack down 25%. So that's okay. 25%, pretty okay. Like so, and the barrage is like 35%, but physical weapon. So he's like a very anti physical kind of tank. But I do think as a UR unit, they should give it a bit more on this one actually, the reduced physical damage taken. Personally, I mean, these guys are taking a beating by movement 4, so it has one less coverage than others. So I don't know, man. So because we have a comparison like likes of Hyperion and stuff, but so that might be a bit trouble here. I would prefer a tank with 5 movement for me because better coverage, so you can get to your friend easier and make sure you can get there. So 4, not really my thing. It's a very physical high focus, and yeah, that's that. For the pilot, Eo Fleming. What a nut is this, man? Okay, the guy says like almost 800 defense, which is oh yeah, good. Do support. Okay, finally a UR has a 2 support, but what is this? High speed. It's not like one turn high speed, you know, like, yeah, high speed, next movements after activating effect, blah blah, next movement, right? And then it's like, next one is like, energy. Why would you want an energy recharge? Why is the defense increase, bro? Oh, come on, man. I mean, even Sway is much better than this for tank. And last one is like, sorry. And last one's like, I choke with because of this, right? Like, it's SB10. SB10 and a Giri charge. Oh my goodness. And no defense. Oh my god. The SP is by 50%, okay, standard, but this one, oh my goodness, why? Actually, the ability first, and when you it's only support defense, okay, standard. This one's good, of course. Any tank with the 2 defense is good, but then again, we just got Reza Burel lately. Unless you are going for the Mobile Suit Gundam tag, yeah, this might be good, but other than that, questionable. The good thing about these guys are ESFS, again, very very good tag. A lot of units are here, and you know, at least 3 tanks are here. So ESFS is always, EFSF is always good. But I don't know, man. This, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? Come on. So next one, Claudia Pierre and Beehive. Mobile Suit Gundam, like, and even start at 25%. You know what? If you actually put in previous banners, or maybe even the standard banners, you might actually stumble upon one certain fat guy. Yeah, this guy. 26%. You might actually has, you know, limited XP, but it's just the isolation. Yeah, sure, but in the standard stage, I'm not really sure whether it's justifiable for this you know, this banner. Like, yeah, it's good for the limited team. Very very limited. Mobile Suit Gundam is very limited team. Wait, Mobile Suit Gundam didn't like wait, I think the white base is also Mobile Suit Gundam, right? Black Noah, yeah, Black Noah is also Mobile Suit Gundam. Let me check. He's here, right? He's here. Where are you, Black Noah? Here. Mobile Suit Gundam. The guy is also Mobile Suit Gundam. Oh, but EN Restoration. Okay, so yeah, that's what she got. The heal, but I'm not really sure, man. I'm not really sure, really. So the final one is a Heavy Gundam. Only once, no pilot whatsoever. What on earth? It has actually good condition, so it's like 20% increase. So whatever you see here is already 20% increase. So it actually has only like a 1000 attack. I think so. Yeah. Wait. Let me check. I'm not sure how to. Yeah. So it's like only have like 1000 attack. So that's that. Then we have a damage reduce. Okay. I think because a lot of a unit from Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam has a lot of you know, physical attack. So the units are mostly like, you know, damage reduced, right? Physical damage reduced. But 12,000 is actually nothing to scoff about. This is very very strong. It is stronger than any maximum support UR limit break. Maybe it's on par with level 2. I think limit break 2. Yeah, it will be around limit break 2 level with this kind of limit break 2 UR level with this kind of a start. But the movement is a bit horrendous. If you see it, its attacks only 4 and no specialized pilot for this one. Oh my god, this is not looking good for this banner, man. 5'2", 80, greater range, but you have greater range, but you only have like 15. So I think it's comparable to Comfort, I guess. Let me check on Comfort first. Wait, I think I have Comfort, right? I do have Comfort. Alright, so prototype Comfort, right? Prototype Comfort has 4 and 4, so it's almost like similar to prototype Comfort. Actually, it's even has almost the same ability, with Comfort actually better with 15% and increased accuracy. So if you actually want to go with something I don't really recommend this heavy Gundam, to be honest. Yeah. What was attack 5-2? Let's see what's Canval's attack like. Where's Canval? Yep. You go, Canval. Canval has a 4-5, 3-7, and 3-9. So yeah, it might be better than Canval in terms of raw power, to be honest, but it's not really justifiable to actually pull here. So yeah, that's all my opinion about this banner. I think it's the new banner. High new banner is such a great banner. This banner looks like, yeah, it's kind of meh. Like, I mean, it's okay actually to have some kind of this kind of banner. I mean, if you like the character, again, if you like the Gundam, you like the character, go for it, right? But personally, I do think like it might actually be good that not every banner is a great banner. Because have time to slow down a bit and reduce the power clip and stuff. Not really fast on the power clip. So yeah, what do I think about this banner? It's not that worth, to be honest. Unless you like the character, go for it. But I don't think it's that worth. So yeah, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and share your comment below. And see you next time. Bye bye.